Art for Change podcast, where creativity and empowerment unite. Streaming live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Motion Monday, Therapeutic Thursday, and Soul Food Sunday. If you like what you see, book your seat. We turn up the heat with your Art for Change.
Hey, and we are live. What's going on, art enthusiasts and change makers? Yes, it's another episode of Art for Change podcast. Today is Take Two Tuesday, and I am your host, Mr. Sapiosexual, and my co-host.
Hey, y'all already motherfucking know who it is. It's your boy B.U. That's all you got motherfucking do. And keep doing it every day.
Every day, all day. Yes. And the queen in the house, Lady Alba, how you doing, love?
Yes, Lady Alba's good. Glad to be here tonight, hanging out with y'all.
Yes. Everybody, how y'all day been? Let's start it like
that. My day, I got, if you could tell a little bit, I got busted in the lip.
You let somebody beat you up, boy?
Nah, hey,
hold on. You got knocked the fuck out.
Hey, you would have been bailing me out.
He said you would have been bailing me out, brother.
I keep that thing on me.
See, I ain't doing no more fighting.
Me up. I'm gonna shoot your pinky toe or something. Hey. No, I was walking in the construction building this morning, not paying attention, looking at my phone and shit. And the door opened, and one of the workers hit the corner of my lip. Luckily, not any of my teeth. And I wasn't firing, but it wasn't his fault. So it's like, fuck.
You wanted to fire him before that?
I wanted to fire that nigga, but it wasn't his fault.
But it wasn't his fault. So it's like,
like, nigga, you get a pass today, nigga.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch him.
That's a shame. He on target. He on bullseye now.
Any reason now? Any reason?
Other than that, yeah, the job site's going good. I'm at a prison, working at a prison, transitional house, and so the job site's going good. We just boots on the ground just now, so everything's going good, smoothly. Other than that, everything's good.
So, prison, are there inmates in there? And then do you say yes. Transitional house? Or is it like a prison or like a group home type of thing?
Halfway house?
It's a halfway house. It's a halfway house.
Okay.
So they're transitioning. They don't want to just put them straight out in the community. So they're giving that where, they're not locked in. They got it's like a dormitory. And they can but they got curfews and stuff, and they can go, they can work, they can they give them free bus passes, they can take Uber, all that, but they have to have a reason to leave, and it's a curfew unless your job is overnight, and like that. It's pretty dope to watch actually.
Okay. All right, cool.
Learn something new every day. What about you, Lady Alba? We see you all dressed up today. What you got going on today?
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm dressed up, but I'm not. I had to go out to a meeting, which is we had our guest Jennifer Taylor.
Yes,
one of the mothers who lost her daughter to gun violence, and so she had started. Before that, her as a guest with us, she had started a peer support group. And before that show that we had on, I went to the first one, and this is her third one that she had tonight. I missed the second one, but I said, I intend to keep coming out to support that for her and for women. And I get something out of it too.
Absolutely,
we vibe off of women and each other's strengths, and we learn some things, and it's real good. So I figure, for me, the hummingbirds and what I advocate for, instead of just, being so into that. It's always what other women are going through and to be of that support.
Yes.
Using this term, the eerie thing, but I settled it with myself, is just meeting her and then her telling she's organizing this peer support group and coming out. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. I don't have a child that I lost to gun violence. So now, and being the Christian, which is Christian, for those of you who don't know that pronunciation of Christianity, and me learning and growing in God, right? He prepares us for things.
Yes.
So the eerie, wait a minute, God, what you doing? You're not preparing me for that. But the thing is, I don't know. It's the unforeseen, but I know he prepares me. He prepares many of us the unforeseen of what we're going to come into that we have no clue about or idea. You understand, until it manifests. But all I could do is just pray, God, please don't have that preparation for that on my plate and in my life. But what do I have to do? I still have to answer the call, not knowing. So it's kind of, she touched on that today. Jennifer has spoke on that and said, like she said, I don't want to jinx you ladies because all y'all. I said, well, it's not a jinx. I definitely don't believe in that. But that was like, wow. But it is something to do that, because at first I wanted to say, no, I don't want to come and be part of that. But then that means I'm not answering the call that God has shown me in the connection with her. So there we are.
Right.
So y'all pray for me too. But God is going to have his way. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And to touch on that, just a small note token. We may not have had a child lost, but I feel like we all had someone that we know lost from gun violence.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And not even just gun violence. I mean, just grieving someone, period. All of us in our age now have lost some type of family member or someone that was close to us that is no longer with us. So even just to be in that process to help someone else grieve when they are in that process, what I mean? Just even if it's just a learning process, like you said, I feel like that's the type of experience that I would love to be a part of as well.
Oh wow, isn't that something? That's really something that you can just say that like that, because not the average would, people don't want to experience, like you're saying, I don't mind experience pain or others' pain.
Yeah,
people don't want to do that. Most people,
we've had to. The mother of my child, she lost her father while I was with her, and the young lady I'm with now, she lost her father. You know what I mean? So like, those are two women that are experiencing something that I don't know nothing about. So to be able to be in those spaces, to hear those dialogues, to understand from a different perspective, will gain a lot of knowledge from me, so that I can be able to, help in those ways, in those manners. Absolutely.
I find it also pulls on your empathy strings and your compassion strings, Yes, and ma'am. Being that you said that, also, I had mentioned to the women today, because a new member came, and this young lady, I didn't even keep her name. But when she came in, me and Jennifer's one of her best friends, and Sister Deb is her name. But we eyeballing this woman's boots. So I was saying it already, that she said it out loud. We sit next to her. I said, I was just saying that in my head. Them boots. Matter of fact, look at her old outfits. But anyway, she had just lost her son. So that's just to give you a little synopsis of how we vibe. And it's not just boo-hooing, and if women, they feel like they need to shed some tears and do it, it's a free space, it's a safe space, and we also having some joyous moments and laughing and making jokes and stuff. But she just lost her son December 7th this year. So anyhow, as she's sharing
2 days
story,
ago.
No, I'm sorry, September. Did I say December? September.
Yeah.
7th.
Okay.
September. Yeah. 7th. And it made me come to light, like what you just said about loss. I said loss is loss.
Loss is loss. Yes, ma'am.
But there's different measures of it. you know, and how that feels individually, whatever that loss is for you, me, he, she, it's how it feels on you, I say on your skin, and then how you manage it. But loss is loss. And then I said, and if you think about, just as God says, sin is sin. There's no greater sin than any sin. You know, so you just hit it on the nail, what I just spoke to the women. And I was cautious of how to speak that, because some people are really like, oh my Lord, but you don't know, you never lost a child. No, but I know that, and because God has taught me, loss is loss. I don't know what that feels like for you, you know, but there's a loss that it feels a certain way for me, you know, that I've experienced.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yeah.
Right.
Master, how was your day?
Oh, man. My day was awesome, brother. The good Lord woke me up. My car was outside when I woke up. I made it to work. My tires got me back home. You know what I'm saying? My stomach not empty. My body's not touching. You know what I'm saying? My skin glowing. You know what I mean? Today was a beautiful day. All my kids are healthy. You know, hey, man. There's nothing to complain about. You feel me?
There you go.
Yeah,
that's a good focus. That's a good focus.
Honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you have to have that mindset, because the world has so much thrown at you constantly, you know, that it can become overwhelming. So you have to be able to appreciate and find the small things to be appreciative of. Lord, thank you for having a voice. Lord, thank you for having eyesight, for having breath, for having my limbs. You know what I mean? I see somebody walking in without a car, or walking in the cold. Father God, thank you for this heat right now, that I'm in a position where I can transition in such a way. Father God, thank you for being in a position to stop and give that man a coat, that I had an extra coat to give us. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I'm just thankful.
Yes. Amen. Amen. And that is true. I agree too.
All right, let's run it.
Let's run it. I'm gonna read some of these questions. The question for tonight is communication. We're going to discuss communication, how to navigate communication, especially when we are trying to navigate a communication with somebody we may have a disagreement with, or somebody that we have a different understanding than them, and we're trying to get them to understand from our perspective. And so we're just going to go over different dialogue, conversations, and questions tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
So everybody have their listening ears, their opening ears, and their be receptive to new information.
We're talking about communication.
I like to say, put your big ears on. Put your big ears on.
Hey, look, before we go into it, there's a phrase. It says that God gave me 2 ears and 1 mouth. It said right then he was telling me that it was better to listen than to be heard.
I like that. I like that.
All right, but we're going to
I don't know. I got to talk about that one. We'll say that for later.
Be you. What's so funny is my first response was, well, maybe, but I didn't say it.
Yes. All right, so first question for the night is what are the foundational elements of effective communication? You want to go first, Lady Ella?
Yeah, I'm going in just from what I know. Attentive, being present, listening, receiving, and I'm going to add in hearing, because then therefore when you get to the hearing, that means now you're ready to put something in motion or respond, have a response based upon what you have received. Those are the 3 that I have.
I agree with you. I'm gonna go against the I'm not even going against the presence, because you can be present and not communicate at all. Like, You can be there. What's the saying? In one ear and out the other, like that. So you're not like really paying attention to them, but you touch the other two bases with the other one, which is effective for that. Mine is eye contact.
Cal.
Eye
Ah,
contact, because
uh-huh.
if I see you, I know you're listening to me. Like if we look at like eye contact is a big one for me. Cause like I'm looking to your soul. We talking about God. Hey, I'm looking to your soul. Yeah, but eye contact is mine. And the ones that Lady Alba said. So I have to repeat myself.
Okay. We can't hear you, mister. You muted. There you go.
My bad. So eye contact is your big one.
That's the biggest one because if I'm looking at you, shouts out right there. Happy birthday. I'll give you a shout out at the end of the show. If I'm talking to you and I know you're not listening, like, or you're listening, you're not understanding what I'm saying because you're looking around. I need you.
Because you looking around.
What are we talking about? Practice? Like, come on.
So you gotta be locked in with you, bro.
Yeah, we locked in. That way we both know we understand each other. Like, to be, I know it's funny, but like, I'm being honest. Like, yeah. That's a big one.
You absolutely feel that someone is paying attention to what you're saying whenever they're giving you their undivided attention. Absolutely. Montana Cobain stepped in the building, y'all.
I had to leave. Look, why the picture look like that?
That's Kodak Black.
Oh man, Montana.
What's happening, Montana? What's happening?
What's going on, my people? What's going on? I was been on, man. I just got off. God damn it. Shit.
Okay. Yay. He won't be getting that back. Late night.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
Hey, you're off tomorrow, though, so you're good.
Oh, God. I'm finna go home and poof. I get hit out of the court,
What?
Finna go home and get drunk.
But we talk about communication, Montana. So the question was, what are the foundational elements to an effective communication? What's your opinion on that, brother?
For me, I know Lady Alva hate that for me stuff, but for me, if I'm talking to another man, look me in my eye. You know what I'm saying? Look me in my face. Like, don't be looking around. Don't look at the ground because that's like a sign of respect. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of times, from what I've learned over the years, that if somebody is, looking down at the ground or they're not looking at you in your face or whatever, they're either lying or they feel inferior to you. You know what I'm saying? And my pops and them raised me to look a man dead in his eye when you talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Let him know, hey, I'm standing right here with you, whether you're bigger or smaller. So
That's funny.
That's how I feel about communication from man to man. It goes kind of the same thing for me for women too. But I'm kind of contradictory of that because sometimes, you know what I mean, like. You meet that really, really pretty girl or whatever, man. Like they started like, man, why you not looking at me? God, girl got me smiling, man. Like I don't you know, what I'm saying I ain't supposed to be feeling this way. You know, I'm trying to look at everything else. I'm baseball, I'm looking all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm starstruck.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm like, I didn't think I would have your grasp your attention like that. You know what I'm saying? So let me build my confidence up a little bit more. You know what I mean? And then as time will go on, then I would engage more in the facial thing, but and clarity.
Yes.
Clarity. You know what I'm saying? Like speak what you say and say what you mean. And you know what I mean? Like,
I like that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, um, I even do it myself. Sometimes I stumble over words, you know what I'm saying? I might get too excited about something. I get to talking too fast. I hate people that just talk so fast. I'm like, oh, what did you say? Oh, no, man, slow it down a little bit, bro. Speak clearly. You know what I'm saying? And let me hear exactly what you're saying.
Right.
Hey, what's another thing for communication? Um, hmm, what is another thing for communication?
Let me say hi to Carol Baxley. How you doing? Thank you for joining us. That's
Uh,
my cousin, y'all.
hey,
What's up,
cuz,
cuz? What's up, cuz? We appreciate you tuning in.
for sure, for sure. Oh, damn, what's another thing for communication? Don't, how can I say this? When you're speaking to somebody, talk to the person and not at the person.
Mm, mhm.
Especially, you know what I'm saying, and when in the couples thing, like that can become very misconstrued, you know what I'm saying, with your delivery and the way you saying things. They might think that you're either talking down on them or, talking as if you're better than them when you could just simply lower your tone or word whatever you're saying different. I'm not saying, back all the way off because sometimes you have to be aggressive with the things that you're saying so somebody understands your point. But don't belittle the next person just to try to get your point across or, you know what I'm saying, to deliver what you're saying. If that makes any sense. That's about all I got right
Yeah, it
now for
does.
Hey, that
communication.
make that make a lot of sense. That make a lot of sense, and
Mm-hmm.
I think I agree with everything that y'all said, and I think every bit of what y'all said plays a part. Lady Alba said that it's important to listen and
Mm,
comprehend what is being said to you before you give your rebuttal.
boy.
Um,
Mm, I missed
B,
that,
you
but
said,
yes.
yeah, B, you said that, saying he need that direct eye contact. So I know that you understand what I'm saying or that you actually is engaging with what I'm saying or not. Same thing that you said, Montana. You also said make sure it's clear and understood, and please talk to me, not at me. You know what I mean? So I think
Yeah.
all of these are key elements and foundations to building, effective communication. One thing I think I would add to the cherry on top of this cake that we done made
Hmm.
would be comprehension.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
I said it before, you know what I mean? And that goes back to listening. When don't just be so quick to have a response. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Some people they're waiting to have something where they can debate and argue, trying to find a flaw in your statement instead of just actually letting you talk, digest what you're saying, understand where you're coming from, and then responding with clarity. You know.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It.
go ahead.
Mhm. Chris Tucker, wasn't it Chris Tucker? Can you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Wasn't that
What
Chris
the
Tucker?
fuck?
I
Yes,
think
Yeah.
that's what he was talking about was comprehension.
yes, yes,
And
and
well, Mister just said it. Sometimes it's good to shut the fuck up.
and
No,
But
it
no,
see,
no,
is.
just
no,
say
no.
it
Seriously, that's
nicely. Say
real.
it
That's real.
nicely, though. Say it nicely. See,
Yes,
Shut the
yes.
hell
that's
up.
what.
No, it is. Because, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people, sometimes people just talk to argue instead of talking to listen or respond. You know what I'm
yes,
saying? Like, and
yes,
he just said
yes.
that as well. Like, I know one thing, I'm going to say this, and we can probably move on. 'Cause I know y'all probably done with this subject. But, like, with me, when I'm talking to my spouse, I'm turning the fucking TV off. Like, I'm not about to be trying to talk to you about something
Nice.
and you
You
just over there,
distracted.
you over there
Yes,
just looking at the damn TV. Man, give me the damn
yes,
remote.
yes,
But what
yes.
you do that for? Because you need to listen what the fuck I'm saying. Yo, I need undivided attention.
Yes,
You
yes,
know what I mean? Like, I turn that thing off immediately.
yes, sir.
There
Yes,
is a
sir.
human behavior side to all of this thing. This what we're talking about: human behavior and communication, that
Mhm.
being
Hmm.
effective. But the other side end of the stick is that in human behavior, it tells a story which is not a positive story, and it really shows the lack of a person's communication or something that they're hiding.
Mm-hmm.
They're not wanting to be bothered. It has its negative tones, the other side. So talking about effective communication, we're not just saying it just because you got under. It tells a story of who you are and what's going on with you and what you're about. And I agree. That's why that eye contact is important.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think another thing is being cut off. You
Oh.
know, someone talking over you in the
Oh
middle of
my
a
God.
conversation. I think that is like, to me,
Put your
that shut
hand
me
up, please.
down. Like, you know, if we having a conversation, but I feel like I gotta talk over you, that shuts me down completely. Like, and you know what I mean? I'm quick to be like, look, I'm not gonna talk over you. So either you gonna talk or I'm gonna talk, because we can't talk at the same time. And if we, you know what I mean, how we hearing anything, how we getting anywhere like this, you know. And deflecting, I feel like ownership and accountability is a big thing in communication. A lot of times when someone is communicating, they like to deflect and, you know, oh, well, hey, look, I need you to get here on time, Johnny. Oh, well, Susie don't ever be late. Well, hold on, Johnny. We ain't talking about
Yeah,
Susie. We
yeah,
talking about you,
yeah,
Johnny. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean? That's what I mean when I say deflecting. You know, I think taking accountability is a big step in effective communication as well.
So I have a question to what you just
Mm-hmm.
said. So we're talking over, and I love this topic because it's the art of communication, because it is art to it, and you have to practice it. And where some of us, you know, wherever your weaknesses and strengths are, you know, and I like to practice my weaknesses. So I've been told that, you know, I talk over people. Okay. So my question is, as I have been practicing to not do that, but then sometimes I feel like I'm doing the work, but then I still get charged with that because I call it an interjection when I'm listening to someone. Sometimes I say, hold on, can I interject something in there before you go any further based upon whatever they just said? So is there really a difference? Because I think it is from an interjection and talking over someone. Why you
I'm gonna
laughing?
let Mister answer that.
I
Mister,
think
you
it's
answer that one.
I think it's a thin line.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a slippery slope. Is what I think, Lady Alvin. I think it's a slippery slope.
Okay.
I think when a person, because the same way that you may lose the question or the thought that you may have, I think that person can also do the same thing when you cutting them off mid, you know, sentence.
Okay.
Anybody else got an opinion on that?
Yeah,
Phoenix
hell
looks like.
yeah, definitely. Definitely, because it's like you be sitting there, you like, man, goddamn, I forgot what the fuck I was about to say, man. Listen to your ass. Da, 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 you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that can definitely, and then like you said, with the whole deflection shit, like I that was one of my biggest pet peeves. You know what I'm saying? I hate when I'm like, oh
Hmm.
well, you know, maybe you could have did X, Y, Z. Well, you didn't do it, but no. See, we're not gonna do this tit for tat shit. I hate tit for tat. I hate tit for
Now,
tat, whether it's with a spouse or with another male. Like I'm not gonna go back and forth with you doing tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna express myself. I'm gonna allow you to express yourself, and we can come together and come up with a agreement, an understanding, or a compromise, whatever the case may be, and we're gonna move forward. But that whole back and forth tit for tat, well, you did this and you did that, not no, no.
Yeah.
just to roll back a little, that thin line, I agree. Now let me add another component. Stop laughing at me.
Hey, here we go.
Let me add another
Go ahead.
component in
What you
here.
got for us, Lady
Because
Alvin?
a lot of times when I'm interjecting, well, sometimes this is very important to me. I want to interject. I say, hold on, what was that you just said? Well, what is that? It could be a word they use. What? Because I need to understand what they just said as they're telling me this story before they get to that next part. Because my brain is stuck here. and I done heard part of what they said over here, but I can't get it connected. So wait, hold on. What does that mean when you said that? Because I'm trying to keep in the flow. So that's, to me, the thin line, really. And that's sometimes I be interjecting like that, but it doesn't work for everybody. And I get accused again.
I respect.
I'm
I
interjecting
I
right
understand
now.
that. I understand that.
I'm
Go ahead. Go
hey,
ahead.
let's move on.
All right. So the next question is. I think what she said kind of goes into the next question as well. You know what I'm saying? It says,
Okay.
how can active listening improve the quality of communication?
Mhm.
I think with that it's immediate. It can be like relationship wise or like anything immediate emotions, because later on you might not feel that way, and then like so you won't say it, you know. So if you do it immediately and then just let it all out, but know how to let it out, I think that's very effective.
Mhm.
And with work, even with work, like even like being a boss and like even like don't hold it in, but know how to let it out.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So the question is, how can active listening improve the quality of communication? What you got for me, Montana?
I think it's kind of I'm kind of piggyback off what BU just said. Like active listening can improve the quality of communication because now you're listening to listen. You're not listening to answer. You're listening to actually listen, dissect, and digest what was just said to you. So now,
mhm, mhm,
you know what I'm saying? Before you just be like, well, fuck it, da, 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 da. Now it's like, all right, okay, well, maybe I don't take out the trash on Fridays, or maybe I didn't help out with the dishes. You know what I'm saying? If it's a spousal conversation,
mhm,
you know what I'm saying? Now you're like, okay, well, how about, you know what I'm saying? I'll start doing this on Wednesday and Friday versus when you're not listening to and when you're not listening actively versus motherfucker, I take out the trash all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? That's all you heard was, well, you don't take out the trash. You know what I mean? Like I'm just giving examples here. All you
Yes, I
heard was
love it. I love
you
that. I
know what I'm
love that.
saying?
I
I
love
don't
that.
take out the trash. And you're like, motherfucker, I'll take out the trash, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, 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 no. So now when you're actively listening, you're like, okay, I get it. Okay, maybe they need help right here, or maybe I could run the kids' bath water,
mhm,
or wash the dishes
mhm,
after dinner is prepared, or whatever the case may be. So
You hit it on the head, Montana.
active listening is a very crucial tool to improving communication in the spousal sense, and also in the work world sense as well, because your boss or whoever you may work with or work for, they might be telling you about something. Um, prime example, like when I called my supervisor this morning and I said, hey, look, man, y'all playing with my money. And he said, why do you say that? I said, because man, I'm getting sick of Tasha. I get it. I know I'm the new guy, but y'all want us to be fast on these routes, but y'all got me playing goddamn jump around. Like every week I'm going to different spots. I said, that's taking time out my day. I have to figure out where I could park at, where they want this delivered at, and how they want this and how they want that. Whether they want their freezer product first, their cooler products, or their dry product. I said, that's extra time out my day that if I was going to the same spot every week, I already know where the fuck the park at. I already know what they want first. I already know where this goes. I know where that goes. And he actively listened, and he was like, "Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'll make sure that next week that you start being on your set routes versus jumping around. Because it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna do it regardless, but it's a timed route. You know what I'm saying? They expect for you to be done in a certain time, and like if I'm not done because I'm jumping around. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. You know what I'm saying? But I said all that to say he actively listened and he let me get my point across, and he made his he made his adjustments, and now next week I won't have to worry about no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? From here on out, I'll be on a set route to where I'm going to the same places. So active listening helps out a whole lot in communication.
I have to agree with you, brother. And I feel like you
Agree.
hit it on the head. Like I it's nothing that I can say to elaborate with what you said that is going to make it any better. Like um,
Yeah.
what you said hey, listen, listening is key.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said in the beginning of the show, God gave you two ears and one mouth. Right then, He was
Facts.
saying it's better to listen than to be heard. You know what I mean? I feel like you learn more and when you are quiet and you're just observing and you're just paying attention. Sometimes, even when people are calling you, sometimes people are calling you just a bit and they don't even want a solution. They just want to get it off. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? I feel like listening is a very essential key component to having quality communication. Absolutely.
Mhm. The way I think about this question, it's a good question, is to not be active in my active listening, if
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense. So to not be active, which I'm speaking to myself, is sometimes because it's a challenge. It feels hard sometimes in communication with different folks, and I'm hearing something that just don't make sense. It's just always is dumbed down too much, so my body is active in that. My
Mm-hmm.
breathing, I have to say to myself to not be active, just let my listening be active, not my, like BU said, my emotions. I
Mm-hmm.
have to say breathe and okay, just listen and breathe. I'm doing breathing exercises and I'm just trying to be non-active or non-reactive in the active of listening. And it is difficult, but and that's judgy too. You can put, because I'm fine tuning everything, every little word and everything and how they pronounce it, all of that. Like but it's a component of me I can't like actually help. Like my brain does that,
Mm-hmm.
but I think and believe that I can listen actively and not be active in the listening.
Agreed.
Understood. Understood.
Mhm.
If everybody done touched on that, we're gonna move right along. What techniques can be used to express disagreement without escalating the tension?
Mm.
Mm.
Hey, what? Can I can curse, right? We said earlier, let's shut the fuck up or shut the hell up. You like that's a good technique. If you, hey, what your mom used to say, you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say
Say
it.
don't
Hey,
say nothing. Oh,
That's
yes.
true. That's true. That's very
hey, y'all
true.
got the floor. That's all I got.
But
I
we know
like
what B you gonna do. B you gonna be like, hold up, hold the fuck up, hold
Hold the
up,
fuck
hold
up.
up.
Hey, I'm working on me. Hey, don't get it wrong. I'm working on
Yes,
All
you
right,
are.
all
I'm
right,
just
all
Yes, you
fucking
right,
with
are.
you,
Yes,
brother.
you are.
all right.
Fucking with you, brother.
me.
But no, like B you hit around the head, man. Like honestly, to the best way to what with the best technique to show a disagreement in the most civilized way is to actually just shut the fuck up. Like
Mhm.
I know me, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm like, okay. Hit one of those. I might hit one of them deep breaths or you know what I'm saying? I used to have a real bad problem with holding my tongue. And I become a whole lot better with that. Mm, I might hit one of those. And you know what I'm saying? If I hit them, yeah, motherfucker, I don't agree with a goddamn thing you saying. Nothing. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you roll with it. Let you go about your business, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you saying 2 + 2 is 18, but okay. All right. All right. Yeah, that's
I
really
have
all I got for that one. Go ahead.
mm, I have two things. One is to be non-responsive. so it doesn't escalate. Another is to just be vulnerable in it and honest that, listen, I disagree with what you just said. And then, because sometimes once you say that, my experience, a person gonna say, "Well, how you disagree? Well, what is the disagreement about?" And sometimes the vulnerability and honesty is, I don't know to how to explain it to you, but I may know. But because it's already escalated to not get any more, I don't know right now how to explain that. So let's do this. Let's table it. Let me rest in it. We'll come back around and open up the discussion again.
Right. I think another technique is what we heard in elementary school. What I heard in my elementary school. Let me put it like that. Man, you got to kill people with kindness. You know.
True.
And we have to be okay and know that we can agree to disagree. You know what I mean? So my two techniques is just to agree to disagree, like, you know, and understand that disagreement don't mean that we got to fall out. You know what I mean? We just don't agree on this subject. You know what I mean? And that's okay. We're two different people. We don't have to have the same perspective or the same understanding. You know what I mean? We can coexist.
True.
But killing people with kindness, you know, I found out that you get better results with honey than vinegar. Like, so like, even when somebody, you know, do something, you know, shiesty to me or do something funny in the workplace or in my personal life or whatever, you know, I used to respond differently. But the older I get, you know what I mean, I realize, you know, and I know my walk is a little different than everybody else, but I realized, you know, that God fights all my battles. You know what I mean? And he really got my back. You know, and anytime I've never retaliated, you know what I mean? If it was somebody that did me wrong, you know what I mean? He allowed me to see what happened to someone if they did me wrong. You know what I mean? So being that I have seen that, you know what I mean? I no longer feel any malice with anybody. You know, I just accept people as they are and love them still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you know what, brother? I'm gonna pray for you, my G. You know what I'm saying? You know, I disagree with what you're saying, but if this is the way that it has to be, all right, then that's all right. The day must go on. You know, the show must go on. So yeah, man, killing people with kindness and being able to accept that it's okay to agree to disagree, or two techniques that I think can go further with having disagreements without escalating the tension. And the third one, here you go, how you say things. You know what I mean? We said that earlier. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you said it. You know what I mean? So I think that is that's where the escalation tension part come in, you know. So, you know, you could say, hey, man, you always coming in this motherfucker late. Nah, you coming this late motherfucker time, man, you fired. Ain't nobody gonna receive energy like that. You know what I mean? Nobody's gonna receive energy like that. But it'd be like, hey, look, John, man, hey, look, we all got things that go on. I understand that you may have things that's going on, but listen, I can't have you being late no more. I'm gonna have to do something. Yeah. I can't let everybody see that you just get the kid to come in late and nobody else do. If he can't receive that, then he got to go anyway. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So you saying the same thing. You saying, look, bro, you ain't got but one more time to come in this motherfucker late. But it's how you delivered it. You know what I mean? So I think, you know, it's not what we say, it's how we say it. So,
hey, I ain't gonna lie, that last delivery that I give is gonna be a little. Hey, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness!
Don't let you give you your walking papers, buddy.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Escalating tensions. Okay.
Exactly. It's gonna be a fight before it's all over.
And if my coworkers don't help me, if he hit me, they gotta go too.
They gotta go too.
No, that is your cousin. Yeah, you fine.
You fine too. Hey, look. Hey, listen. Moving right along. How does body language influence the way messages are received?
Ooh.
They influence a
Uh,
lot, a lot.
yeah.
My bad to cut you off, but
Mhm.
they influence a whole lot because
Mhm.
it's been plenty of times. It's like somebody could be saying something to you. I've had plenty of experiences where somebody could be saying something to me, and it's like, well, as they're delivering it, it's like they're bowling up, they're swelling their chest out, they flexing their arms. It's like, and I look back like, man, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, what you want to step outside? You want to do something about it, or you know what I mean? Like, I'll give you a prime example. A couple weeks ago, I'm in the back of my trailer. We had Highway 55. I'm delivering to a Highway 55. And you know what I'm saying? I was behind on the route. So my supervisor pulled up on me to help me. You know what I'm saying? Trying to catch me back up on the route. So I'm throwing the little boxes of the burger patties. I'm not even throwing them 2 feet. All I hear is, "You better stop throwing my fucking shit like that. Know what the fuck is wrong with you?" Look, stood up. Now my supervisor, he looked just like Luke Cage. He like 6'4", maybe 230. You know what I'm saying? He a big bald head black guy. So I said, man, who the fuck is he talking to? He said, He told him, nope, 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 don't do it, don't do it. And I'm just looking like, I said, man, so what the fuck, like, what I'm supposed to do? Just not say nothing? He said, no. He said, man, it's not
Mhm.
worth it, man. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? And like that body language, because as I look back as he's finishing off his saying, you know what I'm saying? He moving his head side to side. He bouncing them shoulders and waving that one arm. Like, bro, I come out this trailer and give you that work and go back to work. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, bro,
That's
like
all.
it's a way, you know what I'm saying? It's a way to go about things. All you had to say was, hey man, hey, please don't be throwing my burger boxes like that. You know what I mean? You could mess up the pack. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? I would have.
Mhm.
My bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, it don't even matter what I was trying to do. I got you. I won't throw them no more. You know what I'm saying? In the
Mhm.
end of the story. But you coming at me,
Mhm.
you know, what you better watch what you fucking doing. He bounced. Damn, I wish y'all could see me. I'm gonna have bouncing around in the front seat. But you know what I'm saying? He bouncing them shoulders and waving that arm like, I'm just looking around like, bro, who the fuck is he talking to? I felt like Medea. Get off the box, Rosa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, it was about to
Mhm.
be that deal. Hey, but man, that body language shit, man, it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yes,
gave a
sir.
negative example, but in a positive
Yeah.
example, as Mister was just saying, you know what I mean? Like, as he's talking to John, like, hey, Mr. John, I can't keep allowing you to come in late. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying that, man. That's not a good look. Next time, I'm gonna have to write you up. You know what I'm saying? If he's saying
Mhm.
that, and he's calm. You know what I'm saying? He's not using an angry voice. You know what I'm saying? His arms are not. You know what I'm saying? He's not waving his
Right.
arms in the air. You know what I'm saying? His body's relaxed. You know what I'm saying? John's gonna receive that. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm,
I
I'm
gotta
kind of
tighten up.
messing up, man. I gotta tighten up. You know, man. Boss, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, where as far as he could have been like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Get the clapping them hands. You know what I'm saying? Move. Hey, bro, hey, you coming here late? I'm gonna have to do something. What you mean you got to do something? What do you mean you gonna do something? What's the
Yeah.
do something part? You're
Yeah.
right.
Do
You
something
know,
part is crazy.
you know what I'm saying? So that body language goes a long way, dog. Like it
Yeah.
does, man. And people don't realize that.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
I ain't got
Yeah,
nothing
Mhm.
man.
to say. I agree with Montana. I have nothing.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
everything I would have said.
Hey,
Yo.
Montana on that shit tonight. Go ahead, lady. I'll let you
Yeah.
have for
Yeah. My body language has been, it's not as much as it used to be in my
Mhm.
face. I talk with my hands, but I'm not, unless I'm aggressively talking to you, then you can see the aggression coming through my hands because I might get a little closer. But
Mhm.
my body language is in my face. And,
Mhm.
for as a mother, to friends or strangers, you hear something somebody say and you think is dumb and you look at them like, what you say? what was that? You know, right there. So the person, and there's no way you can say, no, I don't mean that, you know, you making them feel dumb. Like, when you making faces. So I started to, and people have told me that, and I started to look at people, observe people who can talk to you, kill with kindness, and be smiling at you like this. You know what? And even be saying, if you don't get the fuck away from me right now, you know that.
The whole damn time.
Yeah, and be smiling.
Yeah.
Please, just get the fuck away from me. You know, like, whoa. And it really catches, when I've encountered stuff like that, it really catches my attention.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, they didn't give me any aggression for me to come back with. And
Right.
then when a person doesn't have facial expressions, that they can just say, now, you know what you just did. I have a cousin like that. She's good. That's silly what you just did. You know that, right? And I've literally studied her, and she says it just like that. But her silly is so profound. She don't need the courage. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, now that's just silly. But
Right.
she really means it. Like, as
Yeah.
if someone's like, that's fucking stupid. You know, coming out like that.
Right.
So I've tried to learn how to not have so many facial expressions to make people feel bad about what they said, or, you know, things like that, and deal with it. And also those facial expressions, I can cause some negative energy towards myself because of that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even looking for that.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I can contest to that, because my face do what the fuck it want to do, and I have no control over my fucking face, and it get me in trouble. And sometimes my face be reading shit that I don't feel like. This shit be like, motherfuckers be like, what you mad at? I'm like, I ain't mad at nothing. I'm chilling. Like, it's a good day. The Lord don't want me. I'm happy. But my face be saying something totally different. So like, I don't know. Like, so yeah. So I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, it body language is a real thing. And women and people have felt a certain type of way or energy towards me because they felt like my face was rounded up when I didn't know my face was rounded up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I done been places, you know what I'm saying? People looking at me like they want to do something because they said I'm looking at them like I want to do something. And I was like, well, shit, nigga, I'm just here. You know what I mean? But you know, if you want to do something, we can do something. You know what I mean? Like,
You got the resting bitch face, bro?
I got the rest of the angry phase, bro. I guess, yeah. I got that, bro. I have that. Yes, absolutely, man. What role does empathy play in understanding different points of views?
It's my big one.
Mhm.
My big one,
Yeah.
because you gotta be able to empathize with somebody to understand where they're coming from. You know, I spoke about that in the episode, way back. You know what I'm saying? Like not empathizing with my spouse and just like, oh, that's nothing. Oh, you choose to be this way. I think it was about her mental, her mental state. You know what I'm saying?
You did say that, yeah.
You did.
I wasn't empathizing with that. You know what I'm saying? And when I started being empathetic, like it helped out with the relationship and the communication a whole lot more. Cause now I was more understanding. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Just to piggyback off that, it's more of it becomes a respect thing as well.
facts.
Like, okay, you understand where I'm coming from, pretty much,
Mhm.
and yeah, and that's deep. Like understanding, people get understanding mixed up. If you don't understand me, like if you understand me and you know me, like that's like a bond. So if you're not empathetic towards my situation, then it's like we're like this instead of like this. We're just here.
That's good. Good. I like what you said, because I'm thinking empathy differs because it cuts through the surface.
Yes.
You get to understand the other layers, just what you said. And you accept, you don't have to agree with it all the time. You can, who knows? But you allow it, you understand, because that's what is happening or what this person is feeling. That's what it is for them. And it doesn't mean you cannot give some good instructions or good knowledge or wisdom if you have it to give. And definitely if you hear that maybe you have something better that can help shift them out of this. Do you know what I'm saying? If you have that, and just lay it out and hope if they accept it, they accept it. If they don't, they don't. But it definitely cuts through the surface of whatever that thing is going on that people think like, oh, you just want to be like that. That's you're not. You need to cut through the surface.
Right.
What about you, Mister?
I think I agree with everybody's statement. I feel like empathy is definitely needed in order to be able to, like Tone said, understand somebody's perspective. Like, how can you? I feel like whenever you can empathize with someone, you can put yourself in their shoes and understand. Okay, you know, this person haven't had these type of examples to understand why this is an issue right now. You know what I mean? And I had all these great examples of why this is an issue right now. So this is why we're colliding, because they don't have that background. So if I'm not empathizing with that, then I'm just sitting here feeling like they can't understand, and or they just stupid or whatever. You know what I mean? Not understanding, like they didn't have the capacity to think like this because they have never been taught to think like this. You know, so that's where that empathy comes in. For sure.
You empathetic towards me?
I'm empathetic towards everybody. Absolutely.
Hold on, I ain't everybody. I'll be you.
Yeah, I am empathetic towards you. Yeah, I have to meet you where you at. Yeah.
Right.
I have to accept you as you are.
I love it.
Absolutely. What strategies can help you articulate complex ideas clearly?
What strategies can help you articulate complex ideas clearly? Sit with God, prayer.
I like that, but what if someone is not a religious person?
Sit with themselves.
Sit with themselves. Meditate.
Sit with yourself and meditate and think about what just transpired, what was said, and what is the solution. Come up with a strategy to have a solvent for it.
I agree with that. Let me piggyback off that. I talk to myself, like, and I be agreeing with me too. I'm like, all right, you're right. You know, and then sometimes I be like, hey, you're right. You know, like the two things on your shoulders. Yeah, but I talk to myself. But like, to be honest, like I talk to myself, and I be like, hey, this ain't right. You know, we gotta do this. You know, it's like the what is it? The devil and the angel on your shoulder, and like, and the biggest thing, like, I'm my biggest therapist. I just recently learned that too. I'm my biggest therapist. So, because I got to talk to myself, I got to talk myself through situations where other people can't help me, you know. So that's my answer.
I like that. I like that. What you got for me, Montana?
Man, can God damn it, can we repeat the question? Because my phone was on that bullshit when I was in the gas station.
No, you absolutely. What strategies can help in articulating complex ideas clearly?
For me, writing them shit down. Writing them down, and if it's something like, you know what I'm saying, like I gotta present something to a class or to the team meeting or something like that, I try to like go over it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, let's say for example, I was speaking out loud to my spouse, like, this how I'm gonna come in the meeting, this is what I'm gonna
Role
say,
play
you
it.
know what I mean? Role play it. Yeah,
Yes.
that's exactly what I'm doing.
You
Role
stole
play.
my answer. That was gonna be my answer. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's how I would do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
When I would want to prepare for interviews, I would role play. If I wanted to, if I was ready to perform and go on stage and do a poem, I would role play. You know what I'm saying? I would make sure that I can perform my poem in front of a small group of people. I just think, like, if I'm ready to go, if I know I got a show the next day, I'm at work when I know it's quiet and everybody listening, I just bust out and do my poem. And if I can get through it and without no jitters, no jerks, and no caring about what the opinion of my peers of work say, and get through
Yeah.
it in one piece and spit it out, and then get them to be like, "Oh, nigga, what the hell? I know you did that," all that. I know I can do it on that stage. You know what I mean? So role playing, I think, is a big thing for me. And like Montana also said, writing it down. I feel like writing it down kind of put it in embeds it in your memory a little bit, so you can articulate whatever idea it is clearly. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Last question before we jump into the fun facts for the night.
Hold on, why is the last one?
Okay, what you want, baby?
Come on, let's keep going a little bit more comfortable.
Just a couple of questions.
I got a
you
little gas in me.
All right. Well, let it go ahead. Let it have it. Go ahead. Pick one.
I think. Well, here's one. Number 5. Can you share personal experience where effective communication made a difference?
I like that.
That happened to me today. Like I got hit in the lip with the door. I want to let nigga go. But I can't. It wasn't his fault. It was my fault actually. But I was pissed the fuck off. So hey, my first thought is like, hey, nigga, you gotta get the fuck off my job site,
You blame
But
him.
like, yeah, I blamed him for my action. Like, but I didn't blame him like openly. So I kept it within. yeah. So, but I'm watching them. Like I said earlier, I'm watching them. I'm watching them.
He's dangerous. No, he's dangerous. Somebody send a memo to your job, to your employees, and say, "Stay clear of BU. Stay clear of your boss, because he's dangerous. He coming for you."
And I brought donuts this morning. Hey, what? But yeah.
Who's saying the next?
That is funny. I give you an example of effective communication. I think Montana gave us an example earlier also, but I give you one too. Me and the guy that I was having a conversation with on purchasing the ball python that I purchased off Morph Market. I was already told that I had to wait a week before he would be able to send it out. So after that week came, he texted me and said, "Oh, it's probably best to wait till January because of the holiday season. We don't want the snake to be delayed because it's kind of cold right now. I don't want your snake to arrive dead." Right. And so through my message, I might have came up a little abrasive because we were just texting. And he was and I feel like he may have picked up on my energy wrong. And he was like, "Well, you want your money back? I give you your money back. It's okay. I'm just trying to do what's best for the animal and shit." Then I had to figure out okay, maybe he read me wrong. Let me read what I'm saying and someone else to see if they're going to be able to feel another type of way about what I'm saying. So let me readdress what I'm saying and try to communicate effectively. And in doing so, his next message back was a lot positive and not a lot lighter. And now we're building a report and talking, and I done bought a second damn snake from the guy, just from us almost about to go back and forth in the messages to me saying, "Okay, hold on. He's trying to take this in a negative way, or maybe he took me negatively. Let me lighten this up." So that's one way that effective communication can have a positive result.
Montana?
I gave my
Yeah,
example
he
earlier,
gave
but
his.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
yeah, you
I got
So
a
good.
question
my
for you,
uh,
Mister. No,
can,
Lady
uh,
Ava, you go ahead, Lady Ava. I forgot
okay.
you didn't go. You asked the question again.
Yeah. So actually had a lot of experience or quite a bit of experience in that. But one today I was trying to think and it just happened. I think I can use this as I'm coming back home. So I go stop at the local bodega that I'm a frequent flyer at. And I asked, it's family run business. And I asked the daughter who's there tonight and normally every night to finish the operation and close. I said, tell me when I was in here yesterday, the things that I purchased, how much that totaled to. And now, mind you, I run a tab or an account with this store. They allow that, right? With
Mm-hmm.
me and other customers according to their discretion, you know. So I know I had a tab left. But and I said to her, I said, and I'm just asking for my own knowing individually what those individual items totaled to. It turned out that she started to take it negatively because she started to get emotional. And rightfully so, there have been in the past another other discrepancies with my account and what was owed and this and that, and to the point to where the boss, which is her father, he says every time you want to put it on your account, you're going to sign the ticket, the receipt. That's fine. So then we're both all on the same track. There's no dispute. So I said to her, I said, oh, no, no, no. Now she had called her dad. Now he's not there. They don't live too far. He's coming on. I said, I see him. I said, oh, no, 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 no. I didn't come to do this. My point, like I said to you, I want to know for my own understanding. And once her dad got there, I said, here's what happens. And it's my fault. Because sometimes, depending on what is going on with me, my state of mind or whatever I'm already occupied with. And this day I ate the stuff in the store. And I said, I don't take the time when I'm paying to how much was that I just purchased that and then added on. I don't take that time. I know what my tab was, but I didn't know what it was 4 items, let's say, didn't tally up to. And what happens is because I didn't do that for my brain, then lo and behold, sometimes I get home, then my brain starts saying, calculating, and I don't know. So now here I am. So I tried to do it effectively. And then I said, look, because I'm not asking for, I think, yeah, I did say I think I might have been overcharged, but I'm not asking for any money back. I'm not saying you deliver. It's not that. But I just need to know. But what I'll do next time is make sure that I take account for what I just bought and know that figure because my brain is going to start looking for that for whatever reasons because I have to always count my finances, right? Yeah. So it seemed to be effective. She was still upset. I was very apologetic. No, please, no, I'm not here to make you feel like that. It's not on you. It's on me. So sometimes you eat the bullet. You eat the bullet. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Mister, I got a question for you, and then Lady Ava, you can read the fun facts. Mister, speaking of effective communication, because you were afraid of snakes, and now you own so many. How did you get to that communication? How was your first impact with them, regardless?
Okay.
I didn't know that he
So
was afraid of
man,
snakes.
I had a
Wow.
snake
Yeah, it's
phobia.
snake phobia. Yeah.
Like it
Really?
was real. Like like I was on a job under a house, doing HVAC work. A snake came up under there, and I was up under there with 2 other coworkers, and they stayed up there trying to chase the snake and play with it and shit. And at the time, I was not having it. I got in my work truck and sat and waited. And they called me chicken and pussy on the whole ride
Run,
home
Forrest, run.
over this baby snake and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey, I don't give a damn. So yeah, it was serious. I used to joke and say like, if a snake get in my house, he can have a house. Shit like that. So yeah, I had a real problem with snakes. So I wanted to break that fear. And then I had a I've always watched. I'm a nerd, you know. So I watched Animal Planet and shit like that. I've always been fascinated with reptiles. I just actually seeing one up close and was like, nah, I ain't having it. So I had a coworker who actually bred them, and we worked side by side, and he would talk to me about it and show me pictures and shit like that and explain very detailed. Shouts out to Issa, you my dog. Um, and he explained me very in detail, you know what I'm saying, about how he took care of them, you know, how he maintenance them and everything, and you know, saying that it was a big market for him and everything, you know, and I just started doing my research, and I was like, oh, like it is a huge market for this. I didn't had no idea. It's a whole world for this type of thing. And so I started getting in all the little Facebook groups for ball pythons specifically because I knew they were more docile and more pet friendly. Had no idea that I was going to own more than one. Had no idea that I was going to even attempt to want to breed. But just in doing the research and learning about the animals, I got infatuated with them. And then after having one, going to the pet store, I just went in there just to look at them. You know, I was just like, let me just hold one to break that fear. That's all I wanted to do was just to hold one and break the fear. And that was going to be it. And I was going to leave. I had no intentions on purchasing this snake. And went in there, held it, and he was so chill, and my bank account was right. And I was like, how much you said he was?
Wow.
and you know, that's how it happened. And after having him, I started doing even more research and then learning about the genetics and learning about the different type and morphs and all that things. And that's when I got fascinated with actually the genetics and the exoticness of the ball python morphs. So that's why I went from 1 to 5, maybe 6 within like 4 months.
I was about to ask you how long. Yeah.
Within like 4 months, and it's crazy because like I say 6 right now, possibly. Well, no, it ain't no possibly. It's 6 because we've already done damn near agreed on it. But I still need 3 more for what I want to do.
Does this I'm saying fit your what you just told us? So you took your fear and turned it into profit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I ain't turning it into profit yet, but it's gonna be profit soon.
Well, profit. You can profit without it being a monetary profit.
Absolutely,
but
definitely
profit fits for you
yes,
across the board because before monetary is going to be, so it fits for you across the board.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Well, you said that right. I like how you put that. And yes, ma'am, profit is not always monetary. I'm glad that you helped me remember that. Thank you.
Amen.
You're welcome. Because I gained a lot of knowledge. You know what I mean? That's profit in itself. Absolutely. You know what I mean? I feel like I could actually, you know, so it's a guy on TikTok that I watch his live, and he has 57 snakes. I don't know if I'm going to own that many unless I'm the babies that I'm having that's going to be selling. But actually, he actually owns these. Like these is personal though. He ain't selling them. I don't think I'm gonna own that many just personal. But nevertheless, he does like presentations for schools, for exhibits, and things of that nature, and he get paid that way. You know. So I think I'm a little. I'm not an expert by no means, but I think I'm knowledgeable enough to do some presentations, especially when they big enough to to actually show off where they're not going to be spooked. You know, right now they babies, so right now anything spooks them. But 2, 3 years, 5 years down the line, when I'm more educated, they're bigger and looking luxurious. Oh, absolutely. You know what I mean? That's another avenue right there. And I still got kids in school, so you know. That's different things that you can be doing. Yeah.
Awesome.
So profit is the real thing with that. Lady Alva, you want to run through some of those fun facts for us? Well, you can run through all of them if you want.
All of them. All right, y'all. Fun facts and historical events associated with art. December 9th, 1895. The Lumiere brothers presented their first public screening of films in Paris, marking the birth of cinema. Hey, 1895.
God, dog.
1930. Yeah, yeah. 1930. The first art exhibition of the Surrealist movement took place in Paris, showcasing groundbreaking works. 1946, the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, was established, focusing on cultural preservation. Nice. 1965, A Charlie Brown Christmas, the first Peanuts TV special, premiered, highlighting animation as a storytelling medium. Nice. 1974, the first contemporary art auction took place at Sotheby's by changing the art market landscape. 1984, Jean-Michel Basquiat gained recognition with his debut major exhibition in New York City. That's the awesome. Did y'all watch his the movie and or documentary things? It's good with him. Yeah.
What is it on? What platform is on?
Yeah,
it's old, so you have to search. I don't know what it would be running on now. Okay, yeah, and then you see Warhol in there and stuff, but it tells a story about him. It's his movie film doc. Yeah. Yeah, right. There's someone there. I forget yeah, it's good. So 1998, the first digital art festival was held in New York, celebrating the fusion of technology and creativity. 1998. All right. 2001, the Smithsonian American Art Museum opened, emphasizing the importance of American art history. 2014, street artists globally began using their art to comment on social issues, reflecting the power of public art. Art for change. Where am I at? Wait, hold up. I just lost my space. 10. Thank you. 2020, artists worldwide responded to the pandemic through virtual exhibitions showcasing art's adaptability. Sure did.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and do those celebrity birthdays. You do so good.
Oh, well, thank you. Celebrity birthdays on December 9th. John Milton, 1608, English poet known for Paradise Lost. Ada Lovelace, 1850, mathematician and writer, recognized as one of the first computer programs.
Fire.
Programmers. Yeah. I'm wondering if that's the black woman. I forget, because there's a mathematician that they just recently were talking about a raised issue on, I think. But we have to look that up. Kirk, if any of y'all know out there, our listeners, put it in the chat and let us know. Kirk Douglas, 1916, iconic American actor famous for films like Spartacus. Catherine Deneuve. How are we pronouncing that? Deneuve, maybe. 1943, celebrated French actress known for her roles in classic cinema. Judi Dench, one of my favorite actors, 1934. Esteemed English actress with a prolific career in theater and film. Danny Aiello, 1933, American actor known for his work in Do the Right Thing and other films. Renee Zellweger, 1969, Academy Award-winning actress known for The Bridget Jones Diary. Very good movie. She did a good job in that. Kacey Musgraves, 1988, Grammy-winning country music artist known for her innovative sound. Yeah. And Charlie XCX, 1992, British singer and songwriter known for her genre blending music. Finn Wolfhard, 2002, Canadian actor, musician recognized for his role in Stranger Things. There we go.
Hey, them are your birthday twins for y'all December 9th birthdays. Shouts out to y'all Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius season. Shouts out to all the Sagittarius out there.
Yes. Yeah. I got an add-on fun fact because this word, well, the last name of this person, Wolfhard, just reminded me of something. And it's to what Montana said about looking at pretty girls and the eye contact. It was said back in the day that a boy couldn't do that because he having to get in the wolf hard.
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm guilty.
I can't look at it because my thing getting hard. I can't do it.
I'm guilty. I'm guilty.
Lord.
Boner. They said back then, I'm getting a boner. Can't do it. She's talking about why are you not looking at me? Nah.
Hey, you do something to me, baby girl.
Start cheating.
All right,
Man,
so
I'm-
add on to the birthdays. I want to shout out our merch lady, Roxanne Big Rock. Hawks by Roxy. Today's her birthday. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
Happy
appreciate
birthday.
December 9th.
Yeah,
Happy birthday,
we appreciate
Roxanne.
everything you do for us and everything. So shouts out to Big Rock.
Shouts out.
For sure.
For sure. All right, man. Anybody got something positive for the people before we close out?
Yeah, I'm gonna use.
Hey, don't be me.
Oh,
Be
go
you.
ahead.
I'm sorry to interject.
That's okay. I'm gonna say what you enlighten me with is turn your fear into profit.
Turn your fear
I like
into
that.
profit.
That's what you enlighten me with. Turn your fear into profit.
I like that. Turn your fear into profit, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
What you got for the people, Paul? I call you Paul. What you got for the people, Montana?
Man,
How Paul
chin up,
doing, man?
chin
Shouts out
up,
to Paul.
chin up, chest out. Speak what you say and say what you mean.
Hey, you heard my man said, chin up, chest out, speak what you say and say what you mean,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen. Man, we appreciate everybody tuning in, locking in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, to tell a friend by Art for Change. We are live on Mondays, on Thursdays, and on Sundays at 9 p.m. Look, we come live on middle of the week too. Today is Take Two Tuesday. So make sure you hit that bell so you never know when we're going live. We may have your favorite guest, your favorite celebrity up in here kicking it with the gang. Hey, so listen, man, we got some treats. We got some guaranteed guests coming for the new year. So we you might want to lock in. But until next time, baby, hey, listen, don't let nobody tell you what you can and what you can't be, because you can always be great. Peace and love. And don't forget to go to our highlight section and get you some discounts between 10 to 15%. You got Molly Bees, you got Old Glory, and you have Patriot Water. Any one of those highlight sections on my official Art for Change Instagram page will get you between 10 to 15% discount. All you have to do is make sure Art for Change is in the promo on checkout. Peace and love, gang. And we out.
Peace and love.
Peace.
Hey.
I gotta go get smoke.